Hey there, everybody. How's it going? Let's see. Today we are going to do some fun stuff. Oh, also, I set up a Python workflow to actually get to do data store stuff. So that's nice. Um, let's see. Okay, looks like nobody is here. Understandable. It is me coding. So that means today is just a quiet little work day. But there are days where that's all you really need. Okay. Hey there, Christ Terminator. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, yeah, we're making some powers. Yeah, we're gonna the I don't know why it's saying it's not receiving enough video, you know. But so hopefully y'all aren't experiencing stream issues. How's my day been? Well, thank you for asking, Razor. It's been all right, just getting work done. I do tend to enjoy, my job on most days. It's weird. Like I can enjoy and be deeply frustrated by my job at the same time. Like I'd never think, oh, I wish I had a different career. But I will think, man, I hate my career. It's like it is there's some parts that are always, a headache, but when stuff goes well, that feels great. So, you know, at the very least, it gives me reason to wake up and get moving. I did pinch a nerve in my finger. That's been painful. It feels like there's like a thorn in it, but like literally. Uh, so that's been giving me a headache. Yeah, the hopefully that goes away soon. Otherwise, first stretch goal, finger surgery. Okay, but yeah, that's thankfully surgery in Brazil is much cheaper. That's good. What am I doing? Yes, okay, so let's sync up, connect. All right. And okay, just for anyone who hasn't seen it in a while, this is what the map looks like. Well, I just have to load it in, you know? Yeah, there's a little script I have to run for y'all to see the final version of it. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Mhm. Yeah. Obviously there's still a lot more that uh, will be added, but like for now, I think it's a pretty solid city area. Okay, but yeah, so let's just get to work. The Thank you, Razor. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with it. I think that this is going to be a very nice and needed upgrade. Um, so now where are these two at? Okay, where'd it go? Okay, there it is. Okay, I am going to actually do some basic animation. Let's see. What? How do I just get the 2.0? Is that not, is that not an option? Wait, okay. So now let's, yeah, so what I'm going to do is it looks like the holding animation, there's a brief gap where it, okay, so select rig, create untitled animation clip, import from Roblox. For some reason, it didn't copy the animation ID when I was. Okay, so now let's load this animation, import from Roblox. Okay. Hmm. Looks like that actually, that might be something that we just have. Okay, I have a new plan. Okay, so it doesn't seem like that's a problem with the animation so much as it is how I'm operating around the animations, which, is my audio all right? Did I do that right? Let me know if my audio is weird. Um, okay, so now let's go back into the test area, and we're going to have the idle be its own little thing. Um, and see how maybe that'll actually lead to a nicer looking thing. Sticks with it. Okay, but let's try that. Okay, I think I'm understanding it correctly. Okay, so let's try one of the slashes. Maybe it's an issue with how um, maybe it's an issue with how I did the, okay, import from Roblox. No, import from Roblox. It's annoying. Why isn't it working? Import from, there it is. Okay. Okay. I hate Roblox. Okay, let's just try building a rig again. Then maybe it'll forget that what that we already set one up. Hey there, Zenith. Oh, no worries. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, the by all means, y'all don't even have to come to the stream when you're feeling healthy. No need to apologize at all. Okay, so it seems that I have broken the menu. So now I have to go and reopen it. What are melee powers? So melee is the term in video game for when it's like not okay. So think about like a melee is like knives, punching. Basically, if you have to be near the person to do it. but not necessarily like a splash damage thing, just like punching, stabbing, slicing, that kind of stuff. That's melee. Um, yeah, as opposed to ranged weapons, which are like guns, and then splash damage weapons, which are kind of both, because you can have like a splash damage. Well, it's actually splash damage is usually an aspect of range, but like you can also have like, the spinning fire attack. That one is a melee splash damage essentially, where everyone around you gets kind of impacted. So they're all, just different phrases that game developers use to, to what's the phrase? Yeah, it's it's reversed. Oh, hey there, welcome, welcome. Let's see yeah. Right now we're doing. I'm trying to figure out the secret to why the player character is when I do the little animation test, it does like this thing where like the arm kind of sticks. Like it's like it's always raising it back up. So maybe I'm thinking of having it of editing the animation a bit. But yeah. So let's see. So view animation. Where did I put that? Where did I put that? Avatar setup. Nope. Rig. Uh, block avatar. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah. You want to see the map? Yeah, this is what the map looks like when it's actually running. I had to turn it on, but yeah, this is map in dev mode, map in in procedurally decorated mode. But yeah, no, I think that the game is coming along quite nicely. It actually feels kind of like a city, like it's got the spacing right. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, I've been working hard over these years to improve my game development skills. So being able to sort of return to a very old and beloved project has been a really good experience. But yeah, but no, today is a Powers Day, though, as fun as it is to look at the map. When do you estimate it'll release? Well, once I have the character customization and basic superpowers ported, I will probably add this as a testable, playable thing in Superhero Life 2 um, before everything's done. But yeah, so that'll be but that's still probably a month or two away. Like we right now we're just getting basic sword slashing to work. We can't I can't start giving out release dates yet. I don't want to give a release date until it technically could be released in that moment, and I'm just polishing stuff up. Like that's the time when you're supposed to give a release date, in my opinion. It's an opinion that has been formed through many missed release dates. Okay, so import from Roblox. Okay. All right, so let's see. Okay, so that's the issue. It's like it's bringing them back. It's bringing it back here. How big of an issue if I okay. Okay, so I'm going to delete that one, and then we're going to export. We're going to export this one. So publish to Roblox. Um, let's see. What is this? Is this right slash? Uh-oh. I should have been thinking. Mm, shoot. Okay. How would go with, let's see. So right slash two. Development item, animation, creator. Okay. All right slash two. Okay, so I've got that published. Let's see. Very excited to see how it turns out. Yeah, me too. Me too. The lot of lot of lot of excitement writing on this. Okay, let's see the customizables. Trying to remember where I put the. Okay, so replicate storage animations, left slash. Okay, so let's just hope for a second that I actually chose the right one. So right slash for and beautiful. I did it. Okay, so now we can save that. Let's give it another go. Um, Man, how is there a better place that I can put the animation editor? Um, Here maybe? I don't know, this feels weird. Okay. Um, anyway, what was I working on? Okay, so we want, so let's delete that. Um, yeah, so do you work on these games by yourself or do you also have help? So Superhero Life 2, I did everything by myself except for the music, I think. I think the music was that was a local guy who I met who, I said, "Hey, I can't do music." And he was like, "I can do music." And I was like, "Okay." And then he did the music. A very nice guy. The and then for the current for I Superhero Life 3 did have some work with a few different people. Superhero Life 4 has only really worked with Riferian or Ryan, who stops by the stream on occasion. Very talented person who might be releasing a game soon. So keep your eye out for that. And if he doesn't release it soon, he's in trouble because he said he'd release it soon. Okay, let's see, where is that? Okay, let me. Okay, I'm gonna change the actions here to only do the right slash. That way we can see how that ended up looking. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so now let's just do the same thing as before. Okay, so we're going to have the left slash this time. Okay, so now, so let's load this in. Create, import from Roblox. Why did that just cause an error? Error caused with row act, intent to index nil with background style. So that just means we broke it again. That's annoying. Okay, so this means, let's see, how do I have another animation plugin? Do I have still like the moon one? Moon animation. Does anyone recommend any good animation plugins? Because the one on Roblox keeps on breaking. Let's see. How's the map? How's the map coming along? I think the map's coming along all right. Let me turn it on for a second. Yeah, so this is the map. Yeah, we're. I think it's looking pretty good. We got like some street level stuff going. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with it. Mm, yeah, the I guess I'll just go with Moon Animator. What's the game called? Superhero Life 2? Will we get a lore stream? Well, I mean, to some extent, uh, I think I will be focusing on building the lore in front of y'all to some extent. That I do have some general strokes in my head as to what will on how things are going to go, but because this is Superhero Life 2 again, that's already out, there's not going to be any huge revelations for the most part. Um, so in fairness, I can afford 4K Robux. Hee hee hoo hoo. That you know, that usually in development items are almost always a good investment. Though I can totally understand why people don't want to make that investment. If you know, it can be hard to find the time and resources to say like, okay, I'm gonna instead of a subscription or instead of a meal out or saving up my allowance, I'm gonna buy this plugin which I might not like. It's a hard decision to make, and I don't envy anyone who's just starting out. Oh, sorry. Ryan's game, I don't actually know what it's called offhand, but it is a cyberpunk roleplay game. Honestly, I'm telling you, okay. I love Neon District. Neon District is my favorite cyberpunk game. The second this game comes out, this game is my favorite cyberpunk game. It is fantastic looking, and it runs very performantly. I don't know how he did it. It's a miracle worker, really. Yeah, yeah, no, I see what you mean. It does a lot better, I feel, with balancing sort of space and realism with the cartoony nature. I think Superhero Life 2's map kind of drops the ball trying to pursue the style aspect, and it kind of loses the fact that these are supposed to be buildings. Whereas Superhero Life 1 was kind of boring, but you could tell that it was a city in some ways, like Superhero Life 1 is more of a realistic city, but Superhero Life 2 has more character. And I think that this balances both of those aspects quite well. But yeah. Um, yes, all of the streams are lore streams. CJ lore. Very, very, very true. Very true. When do I estimate it'll release? I'm not good at that. I am not good at estimating when stuff releases. I can tell you that, right now we're working on the powers, then we have to work on the character editor, and then we have to work on the character assets around the same time as the character editor, and then all of that will be released as a testable version that people can play it as part of Superhero Life 2, and then it will replace Superhero Life 2, the main one, over time. And so that's the current plan essentially. So what was I doing? Okay, so we want some moon animator. Um, okay. I I used to seeing a license. Do I have a do I have the license? I am fascinated to know why this had to be added. Um, internal Roblox user. So do I have an enterprise license? I think I do because I, I okay. I'm gonna guess that is correct. Um, can I put this on the doesn't snap? Okay, okay. I might snap, but it does not. The okay file edit item keyframe options theme accepted that license for nothing. Oh well. Okay, so let's just save it and then come back. We're just gonna have to keep on rebooting it every time that it crashes. Uh, okay, the let's see. Yeah, so Superhero Life one was something was definitely high school. Superhero Life two was early college. Superhero Life three was also college, but it was a different college. I went from Purdue University to Indiana University. Superhero Life four was post graduation for the most part. Um, Yeah, so they all have very specific parts of my life. Um, yeah, the what are your thoughts on Superhero Life Relife? Yeah. What are your thoughts on the Superhero Life 2 remake fan maps? Um, I mean, I think they're really cool. Like, I think that's the thing. Like when I made this stuff, I was really just thinking that, oh, this will be fun. I didn't think that people would love it enough to like make their own versions, you know? I'm honored. Um, Yeah, I think that it's really cool whenever the community makes that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think to some extent when you make this kind of stuff for as long as you have, I've been making Roblox games with an audience since 2015, so 9 years. You kind of have to disconnect to some extent the yourself from the scope of your success. Like I can't think about how 200 million people have played this game. I just can't fathom it. Or I guess not 200 million people, but it's been played 200 million times by tens of millions of people. That's stressful, you know. It's imagine like giving a presentation or a speech in front of that many people. Your knees would be shaking. Um, and so yeah, I think that when I see a fan work it's kind of getting just the positive parts of that. It's kind of just like the parts which I kind of shut myself off from, but get to still enjoy thanks to fan creations. Like, okay, I don't think about too often how much people love this game, but it's really nice to see that they do. And yeah, so that's how I feel about that. Um, so how about Avatar animation editor? There it is. Create import from Roblox. Select this. Yeah, do you think there'll be a lot of differences to the character customization? Yeah, yeah. There will be. Yeah, the as to exactly what that will look like, that can be a bit hard to say. Um, but for the most part, like, the okay, okay, so file, publish to Roblox. So this was left/2, if I remember correctly. Left/2, development item, me. Did I make the previous one for Nightcycle, or did I make it to, okay, hold up. Creations, development items, animations. Okay, yeah, I made it as me because you can't, just make this stuff, I guess. Um, okay, so left/2, close. Now we go to animations, back to animations, replicated storage, animations left/, replace that with the new one. And okay, so now with that in mind, load, create new. Okay, so now we'll do the same thing with the knife jab. So let's see if it'll let me import from Roblox. Okay, yeah. It looks like it might have just been an issue with okay, dang. So okay, so if I delete this and this one, it should allow for much yeah, no, it's been almost a decade. It's a long time, but I'm honored that people, are still, you know, working with it. Did it just shorten the scope of it? Okay, well, let's just try publishing it anyway, see how it looks. Okay. Was this knife/ or knife jab? Peers, development items, animations. It appears this was knife/, or at the very least, it's not knife jab. /2. Okay. Close. Okay, so knife/. Beautiful. Now let's create a new animation. Import from Roblox. Not sure if you know, but on SHL2, switch tab's been glitching out for some people. Yeah, no, that's a data corruption issue. I'm not sure what's causing it at the moment. One person said it was due to them saving a character with like a special like character in the name, like a non like UTF-8 one. I don't know if that's something everyone's been experiencing, but honestly, at this point, that code is so old that my main hope is just that just that people Just that I can get this remake done fast so that they don't have to suffer for too long. But I can reset the data for people who are affected. I just don't want to mass delete data if there's a chance of saving it, you know? I'm not sure why it started just a few weeks ago. I think someone there might be a malicious hacker, but also I have no idea. Okay. Knife, jab two. Okay. Okay, so knife jab. All right. So now that we have those in, we should be able to reopen this and get ideally a lot of cool combat stuff. Oh, whoops. Okay, so let's see how this looks. The speed of some of these are a bit odd, like the left slash, you know? Hmm. Oh well. We'll keep messing with those over time, but at the very least, this is something a little bit more like little bit more dynamic. Okay, so how do I can't remember. Is there a animation easing? Like you can have the animation fade in. Well, what is that? So it's like track dot play wait current keyframe reach ended. Okay, so how go on Copilot. Figure out what I'm thinking. Oh well, worth a shot. Okay, so let's but I'm gonna look at the wiki. Have I thoughts about allowing people to change their character size? Oh yeah, definitely. In fact, that's something you can do in Superhero Life 3. So it's like technology that I should just bake in at the beginning, you know? Um, okay, animation track. Okay, so animation track. Let's see what we can find related to fading. Okay, wait. So fade time is something that you can set. Gosh, okay, so I just need to add that as an animation thing. So animation data, fade time, fade in time, fade out time number. Okay, so now, so fade out time, so we can in time, fade out time, fade out time. Also, let's see, was it 0.1? And then stop should have, okay, so fade in time, fade out time. Stop. Okay, so data dot fade in time. How do I fade out the track, you know? Fade. Like I feel like there should be almost like a, okay, oh well. Well, so let me go and fix the code which I broke. Um, have you finished any of the melees, and what are you working on after this? So I haven't. I finished a lot of the. I have finished a lot in a sense that I'm mostly working on reusable systems right now. So by finishing these, I'm really finishing all the melees at once, essentially. Um, but yeah, for now though, we're really focusing on just getting the sword to feel good, and then we start doing more like, fancy stuff. So let's see. So sword slash. So how about with fade in? We'll have that be 0.2 instead. And how does that look? Okay. I think, so where is that? All right, there you are. Okay. Um, hmm. I really don't like how slow that left slash is, you know? Hit impact weight, sort speed. All right, so if slash, okay, so we're gonna just do something really messy here. Um, Times if animation equals power as else one. Left slash then two, otherwise one end, and that will be just how we do that. Okay, so let's try this again. It still doesn't seem that fast. Is it not applying it? Hmm. Let's see. Let's double check this. So I might not have hooked it up correctly if it's not applying it. Animation data fire. I don't know if maybe it overwrites the. I'm thinking what happens is it overwrites the adjustments if yeah. Okay, that seems pretty good. Okay, so let's try. Whoops, wrong thing. Okay, let's try this. Okay, yeah, that was it. Check that out. Okay, yeah, so that's much better. All right, so now let's go back into this. I'm going to change it to maybe 1.5 instead of 2. But yeah, it should still look pretty good. Yay. Thank you for stopping by. Hee hee. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm glad that I can make this, I'm glad I have the opportunity to remake this. So yeah, thank you for watching. Okay, so slice this, slice, 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 slice. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. Okay, so I think with that in mind, hmm, new sword. Okay, so what are all the melee options I need to basically hook up? So we have a hammer. Okay, so util melee dot sword, util melee dot hammer, util melee. Okay, so sword, katana, util knife, sword, katana, hammer, claws, claws, trident. Oh, that trident's going to be a headache. Okay, trident. Okay, here we go. So I think all of this shouldn't be okay. So let's organize it. So trident and knife will functionally have the same animations. Hammer will be its own thing. These three will be their own thing. Okay, so now what I need to do is, okay, so have you ever just get defeated by bugs in closed studio? Sometimes I'll have bugs that crash studio. Does that count? Admittedly, I I think it's sometimes I'll take a walk. That can be healthy. Um, let's see. All right. So Have you added rain to the game? We know you have. We know you have. I already told them it's the best cyberpunk game on Roblox. Hmm. Let's see. I feel like a lot of this stuff could be. Okay, I'm just gonna have it generate. Okay, I'm gonna make a new. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, for that's a good point. Sorry. Your game's so good that even I'm thinking about it. I'm not even thinking about my own game anymore. I haven't added rain yet, but I have made rain before, and I've open sourced it even. It's just a port of Boat Bomber's rain with some other stuff added in. Um, yeah, no, it's pretty, should be pretty easy to add when the time comes. Uh, okay, so I need to, okay, so type, I'm going to make a new type. Okay, so type um, melee action. Okay, so it will have, thank you, Copilot. Thank you. Look at that. Did you see that? Just did it. Ah, okay. So, um, let's see. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do a. Okay, so slash. Maybe I'll change that to hit or attack or something. Yeah, attack. That works. And then we will be able to do that with that, and then we can have it kind of get angry at us for when we mess something up. Okay. So from there, we're going to actually make a little factory almost to just, pump them out. Um, okay, so now local function. Um, will Captain Cool Guy be in prison? Well, that's Superhero Life 3. So when we get there, definitely. Local function new melee action. Melee action set. Action set. Okay, so oh no. Look what I've done. I put brackets. It's not Lua. Okay, so melee action set. So what I need to do is I need to decide the handle. Let's see. Power assets. It will match part. Handle template. Well, let's see. How difficult is adding a handle? So new handle. Okay, I'm just going to have it be the handle data directly because we don't got a handle data. So we're just going to have handle data there. Types handle. Is it not handle data? Maybe I just never exported it. Type handle data equals that. Beautiful. Okay, so, and then animations, and then, okay, is slicing Boolean. Okay, and then that should allow me to do a few things. First and foremost, I can just take all of this code, move it up here. Okay, and then okay, so we're gonna grab all of this and export it into here. And that will let's see, so where's new handle? Okay, so now we're just gonna move this over, local function, new handle. Okay, so we're just gonna start moving all of this here. So we're gonna swap this out with action set. So local action set dot dequip. Let's see. How about just go self? Then idle equip attack return self. Okay, is never used. We will be changing that shortly. Though before that, I should actually go through and make sure that there aren't any weird things. Okay, so for one, melee animations, we need to swap that out with animations. Okay, so animations. Okay, so that's good. Now we just need to swap out the handle data. So new handle should be this. Maybe instead of handle data, I'll just set the handle template, which should be a mesh part, base part. Okay. Handle template, handle attachment type, and that's probably fine. Okay, so handle template, handle attachment type. Yay! So now that now is slicing. We just have to hook up this part. So on animation fire, holding, sheathing, attack. There it is. Okay, here we go. All right, so on hitbox data, there it is. Okay, so if has hit been applied, apply damage, hit character, knockback normal. Okay. If we're actually gonna going to add a slice and knockback weight, local. Okay, so if knockback weight is over 0, then we can just have that all be there. And so now we're going to go up to the top, take what we've made. Okay, so now swap that out. So knock weight, slice weight, numbers, 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 numbers. Okay, so now, if I understand this correctly, what I need, all I need to do is this. So new power assets dot handles dot sort. Seems about right. Okay, so we have all of that. Okay. Okay, so export type melee action set. And then from there, we have, let's see, local function apply action set. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to have it be from module.actionSet, apply melee action set. This is coming together quite well, I think. Okay. Attack. Equip on finish invoke. Oh, okay. Okay, that looks about right. Okay, so now we should be able to module dot melee dot clause or hammer or whatever. Okay, so let's just go back into here. Okay, so sword is equal to that. Okay, so we're going to change, we're going to keep all this, just swap this out with katana. I don't think there's, I guess there is jabbing, but I feel like katanas are more of like a slicing thing, you know? Claws, 1.5. So knife slash. Knife. trident. Just knife jab. I feel like that has like a decent heft to it, you know? Hammer, and then this one it would just be the slashes again, except now 2, 0. Okay, so now I think that's looking pretty good. Okay. All right. So now we should be able to nice. And we have a katana. Okay, so now let's see, what else is there? What other options do we have? How about, I made a mistake. I was like, wait a second, that wasn't supposed to be a katana, that was supposed to be a hammer. I forgot to add the specific mesh for all of them. That's on me. Claws, right wrist attachment. Okay, that should be better. Okay, let's try that again. Nice. Okay, so we got it. So we have these. Good, 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 good. Okay, so now what else? What else do we do? So action, util. What else? So then we have, how about let's do katana again. Or no, let's do knife. See what the knife looks like. I feel like the range should be shorter, you know? Okay, so how about let's add just one other thing. Um, okay, so we're just gonna overload this function like crazy. Okay, uh, range weight. Okay, so we are going to assume that all of these have just a default range until stated otherwise, except for the okay, so except for the knife, which will have a 0.6 range, and then the range weight will then be applied onto the attack hitbox with okay, so offset um, times range weight times range weight. Okay, let's try this. Mm, let's go with the 0.7 instead. Okay, that's better. Hmm. Do you think you can fix that suit glitch on Superhero My account? If not, let's see. I mean, if you mean delete your data, I can do that, but you know, that's that is a permanent thing, unfortunately. Will suit glitch still be in the game? Uh, kind of. You'll just have better customization options. Like you'll have a lot more freedom with that. So it's not going to be a glitch so much as a feature. Okay. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Okay, let's see what else we have. Katana. All right, let's try claws. That one might be a messy one. No, that one looks pretty good actually. Okay, so that all fits for the most part. Okay, so we're going to rename this um, melee because that's it's getting kind of busy, and we really don't need all of the actions in it. Luau, import header, utilities. It's a shame that we're missing someone today. They would have really appreciated the import child usage here. Um, am I doing something wrong? Why is it not? I'm supposed to have a task for updating stuff, but oh well. Why is it not finding that? There it is. Okay, just took a bit. So what's it yelling at me for here? Okay, yay. All right, so now we pretty much have a full thing. All right, so we got the melee action set going. That's good. That is good. Thank you, Hero. Thank you, Hero. How are you doing today? See how the trident looks. Looks okay. It's not going to win any awards. So the game is probably not going to be finished for a while, but playable maybe in the next month or two. We'll see. Well, hopefully work wasn't too draining. You know, yeah. Right now we're working on some melee items, and I'm using 90% of my brain power to not accidentally say melee because that's what I want to say. But I know if I do, I'll be made fun of. So yeah, that's currently how things are going. Yeah, we reorganized all of the previous attack code into something a little bit more generic. That way, I can get a good set of attack options. So, but yeah, for now, let's see. Yeah, we have. Let me see the katana. Let's see if we can find any good swords, like swords with like a beam on them. You know, I just want to see how they look. Sword beam. Ah, just my luck. Oh, that's what I get for searching in plugins. Okay, sword beam. Come on. Oh, this is just giving me lightsabers. Oh well, probably wouldn't hurt. Beam sword, handle, attachment, mesh, point light, trail. All right, let's see. Let's see how this looks. Oh, hey, there's zone. Yeah, you missed us importing a child zone. I understand, Hero. Yeah, that nothing like home sweet home. Okay, so how do they set this up? Okay, let's see it. Okay, so when I move it, the beam should. Okay, so the beam is there. So what's happening with that? Okay, so the beam is. So attachment one, attachment two. Okay, so this does seem like it should be allowing for a. Huh, okay, let's work with that. Come on, beam sword. Move that here. Nice. Oh no, what happened, Ray? Oh, it's all good. So thank you for stopping by. What does deleting data do? Well, so in theory, Diego, your data's been corrupted and like it's been broken by some hacker or just some bug that has recently emerged for a few people. Um, yeah. And so resetting the data does seem to fix it for many people. I don't know why it happens though, unfortunately. Whenever I look at the data on the thing, it's just missing a chunk of it. It's like someone deleted half of it for some reason. Yeah. So I don't know what that's about. Okay, so what direction? Okay, so attachment 0, attachment 1. Did I get these right? Okay, so attachment 0. Attachment 0 is here. Green up. Attachment 1 is up. Attachment 1 is up here. Okay. Yes, let's do that. See you, Zone. Thanks for stopping by. So let's see. Attachment. Okay, we'll call this beam attachment 1. beam attachment 1. Attachment 1. So now set that to there. Beam attachment 1. Beam attachment 1, beam attachment 0. Let's see. What else is there? I think I will add this. Okay, rotation back to snapping. Okay, there it goes. Attachment, beam attachment 0, beam attachment 1, which needs to be moved. So now to set them, so that goes here. This goes here. Okay. I guess same thing with these. We just have to attachment, beam attachment 0. We'll be able to put lightning, RGB lightning on our powers. I do want to support more power customization long term, but that will definitely require that's a decision as to how far that actually goes is a decision for later. But no, recoloring and stuff is something I definitely want to do. It's just, whether we're going to have like addable particle effects for every single item. That's a bit hard to predict, because that could be a big, because we want them to look good, like that. We don't want to necessarily sacrifice quality, but we do want to support as many things as possible, which, beam attachment 0, beam attachment 1. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it, unless I'm missing something. Okay, so now what we're going to do is move this back. Oh, wait. Move this back. And then save. Close that. And let's go back to studying this blade again. So let's see. So it seems to be a trail. So face camera. So let's okay, so we should have beam data be an extension of handle data, I assume. Kind of. Okay, so export type beam data. Okay, that's one. Attachment 1 name, string. Attachment 2 name. Oh wait, no, it's attachment 0 and 1. It's so funny how they have it start with 0 for the weapons, but then start with 1 for the language itself. Let's see. Sequence, color sequence, numbers, transparency. Oh, wait, it'd be number sequence. Width, number range. Okay. So it looks like it's just set to stretch. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. How long's the lifetime? Lifetime, number range, width scale, 1. Actually, I'm going to, I don't know. I don't think we should necessarily add that as a thing, you know? I know, but we want to keep it, we want to keep it, we want to keep it serializable. We don't want to use an instance. I just hate the idea that I'm just recreating all of this stuff every time. Transparency, enabled, lifetime, max length, min length. Width, scale. I don't know how the heck that's a number sequence, but oh well. Transparency, texture length, texture. Light influence, light emission, influence, light emission, number, base camera, Boolean is facing camera. Color. All right, so that should cover the majority of use cases. Let's see how well it can. Okay, so util beam data. Come on, guess what I want? Good job, Copilot. Keep it up. You got this. Beautiful. Oh, FedEx failed to deliver the packet. Oh, rest in peace, them. Best of luck to you, Ray. Okay, so I think we're just going to let's just go all the way with it. texture mode equals enum dot texture mode. Texture. That's pretty much it, isn't it? Color, transparency. Okay. So nice. Texture mode. Got stretch. If light emission or 0. Light influence or 1. Width scale or sequence.new. I guess, how is width scale even applied here? Okay. Length. How does length work? Okay, I think we'll just have to have the rest of these be more or less dealt with as is. Okay, so now handle data. Beams. Okay, so we can add that. So beams. All right, so if beams, then else, just make it this. Okay, cool. So now handle data. So now we want to set up this. We want to set the fire function. Util.beamData.fire. All right, that's all right. So function. Let's see. So beam data fire. How do I do fire in the past? Character. Okay, character, then beam data. Character, beam data. I almost feel like beam data shouldn't be its own thing. Then we're just going to have a return a cleanup function. Okay, let's go with how handles are created. Okay, so handle, so beam data. Okay, so Okay. So local beam is instance.new beam. Local attachment 0. Okay, so actually I need to swap this out. That's get full name. Okay, so same thing with that one. Come on, guess it. You can guess it. Beautiful. Okay, so now what else? Come on, Copilot. I know you know what to do. I guess in fairness, I'm doing some weird stuff at this point. Will gravity go down? Probably. Unless big gravity gets to me. Hmm. Why do I think there's a length function? Max length, min length. Okay. Min length. What? But I can see it right here. Hmm. Don't really know what to make of that. This is it's a trail. It's not a beam. Beam. Okay, we're going to replace every instance of the word beam with trail. Trail data. Trail. Okay, nobody saw that. Okay, so I guess we'll just remove the width mentions. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else? Trail, face camera. Beautiful. I think that's pretty much it, right? I guess trail parent is equal to part. It's got to be pretty good, right? Okay, so let's try this where, okay, so we're going to have a handle data fire, and then we're going to have a for beautiful. Hey, see, it just knew what to do. I'm not going to be here for much longer. Okay. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, so let's go back into defining these. Okay, so attachment hitbox data. No, okay, so new handle. New handle. Okay. Who is being, has been Boolean. Okay, so if, oh, there it is. Okay, so if action util dot trail data done. Did I say has been instead of has trail? Has trail. What is wrong with me? Okay, so if has trail, then I guess we can just have this entire thing. If has trail, then else nil. Okay, so then we can do so how many of these are actually necessary to get it to work? So action util trail data, so it goes to lifetime. So lifetime is necessary. Okay. So what else? Attachment one name. Oh no. Did I call them all beam attachment? I think I called them all beam attachment. Handles. Yep, I did. Okay. So trail attachment one. That wasn't too big a deal. Okay. So trail attachment 0. Trail attachment 1. And let's see. So color sequence dot new, color 3 dot new, 0.5, 0.5, number sequence dot new, 0.5. Oh, okay. So length 0. Oh, it's number range. Number range dot new 0, 0.1. Lifetime. The lifetime for this is 0.1. Oh, I think it's literally just a single number. Surprised it didn't error when I put it that way. Maybe. I wonder if Copilot might have protected me. It might have been like, oh, well, I guess it didn't protect me if I was coding it with a bad understanding. Ideally, it would have told me that I was misunderstanding it, but you know, lifetime, some number, then that goes to this number, then that should, there it is. Oh, maybe I just never added it. So let's see. So I think I just got unlucky. It looks like we have everything else here. Okay. So now going back to this, lifetime should be 0.1. And then we should have all of that set. Let's see how that goes. Whoa. Okay. That didn't fix anything. Why is it angry at me? Oh, it's because I didn't put, okay. True, true, true. True, false, true. Okay, and then let's also think this through a little bit because we're going to want to have it, since we have a scale option built in, we should probably incorporate that more directly into the to the length. So length and yeah, it's probably good. Width scale number sequence dot new scale. Okay, let's try this again. Oh wow, that looks nice. See, it's like blurring. That looks really good. I'm going to increase the attack speed a little bit. Wow, that looks nice. Let's see what increasing the lifetime of it would do. Dang. Yeah, let's do even more. Okay, you can kind of see it better now. Oh, sorry to hear, Ryan. How much longer is the new map compared? How much larger? So it's about it's about 30 or 40%. If you check the Discord, you'll see that there are some older posts where I actually compare them directly in size. Yeah, some posts in the actual Superhero Life 2 channels. Poor Ryan. That's very frustrating. On the bright side, though, I am very happy with how with how all of this is going. Okay, yeah, it looks good. Look, it's like it blurs it. Like, like the that actually I did not expect it to look this good with this little effort. Yeah, you can see it. It's like, okay, let's see what if I make it like an absurdly long one? Okay, so it seems that the lifetime is really only more of a seems that the key is really the actual length. So what does that look like when I increase that? That's kind of cool. Actually, so trail data. Let's see, lifetime width scale. I actually am tempted to mess with width scale now. Dang. Honestly, man, I don't even know what to tell you at this point. They just don't like you. Like that's personal now, you know? Okay, but no, this trail is actually looking very cool. It's like it's almost stylized. Like, okay, let's see. Width scale, color, transparency. Yeah, the users playing Beat Saber. Yeah, that's accurate. Okay, let's see what happens when I do number sequence key point dot new. So 0, value 1, and then all right, I forgot they have like a thing. Okay, so now then at 1, I'll have it be 0, and let's have it be like at 0.3, we're gonna have it be, how about 0. Oh, whoops. Right, so this isn't looking too bad. Let's mess with the transparency a bit, same way. All right, so except with this one, we're going to start it out at 0.5 and jump to 3.5, and then I guess what, 8.75. Let's see. How about the color? The length. How about let's have this be like 1.5. Don't need to go crazy with it. Maybe even 0.5. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's also make it so that the beam is only visible when, let's see, we'll skip beam. No, why do I keep calling it a beam? It's a trail. Trail, skip trail. If and not skip trail. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. All right, so dequip. True. That's not how it's supposed to go. Handle cleanup. Skip trail. Okay, so now here it's idle. Trail should not be on when it's just idling. The trail should be on. Yes, I'm open to it being there by default for the equip. Okay, but then it should only really be there for the attack. So let's give this a shot. Like, check this out. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, so that's starting to look really good. Okay, so now I think we got about, actually, let's just wrap it up now. Yeah, I think we're at a good spot. We've gotten the beam there. That's making stuff look good. Let's see how it looks on something like the hammer, just really quickly. It's not nearly as noticeable, but still, not bad. Let's see. The sword, it's very noticeable. I think it looks good though. I might do modifications next time for making different speeds of attack based on all of this stuff. Because like I think the katana looks good fast, but the rest of it doesn't for the most part. You know? Yeah. I think that looks pretty good. Yay! Oh, my cam is broken? Oh well. Guess that's a sign for us calling it a night. All right, well, I will see y'all next time. Thank you for stopping by. Um, and yeah, see you then. Bye.